episode of Chubby T to Surf podcast. Today, we'll be talking about one of the often misunderstood hazards in the ocean, rip currents. Knowing about how these things work can help avoid drowning incidents and hopefully prevent loss of lives. So what exactly is a rip current? Borrowing the definition from theguardian.com, rip current is a strong current caused by water from waves breaking on the beach flowing back out to sea through deeper channels in the sand. Rip currents can easily pull swimmers away from the shore. It's common to hear people describe incidents of fatal and non-fatal drowning as being pulled by the ocean or hinila ako ng dagat, as if there's a supernatural being who randomly pulls unwitting beachgoers to drown. What's happening really is they got caught in a rip. As surfers, the Chubby Tito crew have had a fair share of experiences of pulling people out of rips. Often, unsuspecting beachgoers don't notice they are already being caught in its grip until they can't swim back to shore anymore. So how do we spot a rip current? As described earlier, rip current is a strong flow of water from waves breaking on the beach. As we all know, water is liquid, and liquid don't get stuck up in piles. As the waves dump large volume of water towards the shore, the water will find its way back to the ocean, usually through deep channels in the sand. Okay, as you can see in this clip, what appears to be calm water in between breaking waves is actually a rip current. Though the flow of water doesn't go directly out, you can notice that it goes outwards and then towards the depth. Can you imagine how strong the current could be had the waves been bigger? In some spots, the flow of water can go as fast as 9 kilometers per hour. Even Michael Phelps would find it a challenge to swim against such rip. There are international studies that claim rip currents as a top cause of deaths in the beach by natural hazards. A US study pegs rips as the cause for 80% of surf beach rescues. They have claimed more lives compared to getting stung by a deadly jellyfish or getting chomped to pieces by a shark, which admittedly could be scary though, statistically is unlikely to happen in our beaches. Now, I'm not saying that you should avoid the beach at all costs. Quite the contrary. The goal here is to equip you with information that can help you avoid rips and make your beach trips unforgettable, and not for the wrong reasons. So what should you do? As you can see in the diagram, courtesy of the municipality of Daet, Camarines Sur, you don't swim here. And if you happen to be caught in a rip, don't swim against it. Naturally, when we get dragged away from the beach, our tendency is to swim as fast and as hard as we can towards the shore. And that actually is what causes people to drown. They panic, lose all their strength trying to swim against the current. It practically is comparable to running on a high-speed treadmill. You simply can't outrun it, even if you are a strong swimmer. What you can do is to swim parallel to the beach until you get out of the current before swimming towards the shore. And if you are not a confident swimmer, experts suggest to save your strength by treading. Raise both of your hands to catch attention and to signal for help. You will be dragged farther out in the ocean, but at least you have the energy to wait for someone to get you. There's also a chance that the rip will return you back to shallow water. On the other hand, if you don't know how to swim, learn how to spot rip currents. Avoid going near them, and you'll still have a great time in the water. Ideally, it helps if you know how to swim. There are a lot of swim schools offering lessons all year round. You don't have to train to compete in the Olympics, though you can if you want. Learning how to swim is an essential skill that everybody should learn. And even if you know how to swim, never swim alone, especially in uncrowded beaches without a lifeguard, or at least some fishermen with boats. And that's it for today. I hope you learned something from our short video. Avoid those rips, enjoy the summer, and see you in the water.